This video was by Moth. Thank you.
Broken bones, sharpened talons. Who enters my home? Come out, little mouse. Come close. Come here. Come meet the eyes of the Grand Vizier. Brave little pest, a noble prey. Shall we take its head away? But wait a moment. This cannot be. Does my mind play tricks on me? You are something that does not belong. Not demon, not naga, not warlord. All wrong. No, little mouse is not from here. Come closer. Approach. You're safe. Come near. Little thing is from the central plane. Come here to the realm of suffering and pain. All alone in the soot and coal. But what's to stop us from swallowing you whole? A seal of protection. How could that be? Ah, you are an emissary. Forgive my threats. I mean no offense. But who is it you represent? I have not heard of this kingdom you claim, but I know little of the central plane. I recall long ago I had met a worthy foe, clad in gold and pale skin. Could you be related to him? Yes, now I see. The long-lost kin of His Majesty. The High Lord of Conquest found his way home, and now he opens the gates for others to roam. Funny. He always lamented being trapped in our realm, and yet he sends his child as well. You obscure the truth, little mouse. I can see the lies form in your mouth. You speak with authority, but what I feel is that you stole that sacred seal. And once your father swung Hell's Gate wide, you snuck through without him beside. To prove your worth and earn your name, you're trying to stake your father's claim. So without the lies and without the deceit, why don't you tell me why you wish to meet? Oh, you flatter. Such charms, my dear. It's true, none no more than the Grand Vizier. I was the right hand to the crown of hell, till traitors descended and threw our king in a cell. And while he's locked in frozen chains, the warlords clamor and chaos reigns. Now each lord sees his land of their own, their ambitions locked on the broken throne. But as long as I stalk the ruins here, I ensure that none wander too near. see. Though, do correct me, please. You want my help to bring hell to its knees. Overtake the lands each lord claims their own, and unite them all under your home. Imperial rule to the nations of hell. No, I don't think that would go over well. How quaint. How bold. How tragically naive. Tell me, do you honestly believe that even by your father's side, you could claim this land of mine? Well, I suppose I could reveal what you yearn, but tell me, dear mortal, what would I earn? I do not gift information for free. So what would you do for me? Promises, promises, I've heard them before. But I require something more. You offer me power once you've claimed the throne of this infernal place. Now I do not doubt your army's might, but just in case things don't go right, I need something now, something to hold. To receive my knowledge, you must offer your soul. Take hell, it's yours, your prize, your throne, but not before you serve me alone. No father's word, no other name. You take my burden, I give you my claim. And once the deal has been met, I'll share all I know, but not just yet. You must step forth and volunteer to be the herald of the Grand Vizier. And when your kingdom conquers hell's dark ground, I'll gift your soul back, safe and sound. So do we have a deal, my darling sweet? Bend the knee, and the pact is complete. No, I suggest you develop a talent for poetry. I'm sorry, my dear. Could you speak up, please? Maybe try rephrasing it into a rhyme, perhaps. Then give it a go. Sloppy and crude. I had much better use for the hex. Well, you did agree to take my burden. The King of Demons rather liked rhymes and riddles, and so when I took on the role of Grand Vizier, I was so kindly gifted that affliction. But as long as I have a herald, I am carefree. Remember, you must rhyme if you wish to speak. Try once more. Careful now, little elf. Do not mistake my demeanor for weakness. I may need you now as herald, but I could inflict an awful lot upon you and still remain within the rules of our contract. A good example would be, do you really need all those fingers? Or even a hand? I do so get hungry out here in the ashen wastes. I do not think you have considered the danger you may allies now, and so I would be more than willing to assist you. Of course, I am not one to go against my word. Not to the letter of said word, in any case. So, first and foremost, you wish to learn of the other warlords of hell, so that you may either politically overstep them, or physically overpower them for your grand empire above. Am I right? The rhymes are going to improve in quality, I hope. Yes, of course. As to our deal, I can inform you of them all. But I think we best start with the most pressing issues. Yeah. Good. There is the High Lord of Conquest, your father. The High Elf who came below. He won't be a problem. Assumably you are in unison, tandem, together, strengthening your empire. Well then, the next would be the Weeping Mother. Oh, what a poor wretched thing she is. A sun elf once, mortal like you and your father, until she came here and became one of us. Not hell-born, but hell-converted. Her soul was so consumed by anguish of her unfortunate departure from us. She died in a most traumatic way I need not discuss. But down here where she was lost, she formed a sanctuary, surrounded herself with other lost souls, and now stands as a beacon of solace, a fierce guardian willing to wage war for a righteous cause. I find the whole thing rather amusing. You mortals, always stoking the fires of injustice. No hellborn would ever act such a way, thinking of others' interests. Your father fit in far better. He thinks of his empire, yes, but he thinks more of his lost love. You would know them, wouldn't you? Would that be your other parent? What was their name again? Touchy subject. Try to hold on to that temper of yours, my young ward, else I may be liable to lash out. Another lord you may face is that of war and lies. Once a mindless conqueror, under the leadership of his father, the Lord of Lies, this young, let's say, upstart, inherited his father's titles once his father succumbed to the coming revolution. He was beheaded, and now his son keeps said head by his hip. Speaks to it at night, I hear. He strives to reforge his identity his bloodthirsty nature and violent impulses quelled under long, eloquent speech. But he is the same brainless, hellborn brute he always was. You only need goat him into fighting, and his lands could be yours. Then, the Lord of Lust. Perhaps you'll want to wait until you get some of these other lords under your belt. He is powerful, in command of all the succubi and incubi across the entire realm. They are powerful. They can travel between the realms seamlessly, while the rest of us are locked here to rot. I'm not bitter. Just hopeful that can change. You know, I would very much like to go to the Central Plane. Maybe you can help me with that too. With each warlord you knock down here, your powers will increase. And if you were to take out the Lord of Lust, why, you would have a quick and easy way to get in and out of the infernal plane as one sees fit. And you could take all your cohorts with you. A demonic army at the snap of your fingers. Now that has to be worth something. These 3 warlords, the first, I would suggest scouting. There are more. There are wretched things down here. Terrible, evil, dark things. The sooner you realize that you are not in Oceanside, the better. Down here, all your magics are naught. All your knowledge is worthless. And the only thing you can do is deal or kill. You made a wise choice coming to the Grand Vizier first. A pact with me has sealed you inexorably to this place. I can assist you, and I can offer you demonic magic, infernal fires, something which you could not do yourself. Consider me your patron. Of course, we would need to discuss the terms of keeping this magics. Well, yes, a shake-hand deal is one thing, but I need to establish you're not going to toss me aside. You wouldn't mind clarifying some issues?